Hey guys, R4GE VipeRzZ here, and today I'm going to show you how you can easily reinstall macOS on an Intel-based Mac. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using Internet Recovery. So there are two options you have. You can either use Internet Recovery where you try and get the original OS that came with your device, or you can get it to get the latest macOS version that is available for your device. So if you want to try and install the oldest version that originally came with your device, all you have to do is press Command, Option, Shift, and R on your keyboard, and whilst holding those keys down, press the power button on your device. So your device should have already been shut down and should now be powering up whilst you are holding these keys down. And then if you are not wired in, you just want to connect to your network, and then you just need to let it load. And there we go, as you can see it's now gone into Internet Recovery. However, if you choose this option to try to go for the oldest OS version, you may run into issues where that version is no longer even available. So if I did try to reinstall macOS here at the minute, as you can see it would try to reinstall macOS High Sierra, but if I tell it to continue, this will very likely fail and say it cannot get it from the Internet Recovery servers. And there we go, as you can see it failed. So if you are in this situation and you really do want to have an older version, you would have to create an installation USB and boot into that. Now I'm just going to shut my machine down again, so I'll just press and hold the power button down until it turns off, and then this time I will boot into Internet Recovery but tell it to get the latest version of macOS that is supported on my device. So to do that you want to press Command, Option and R on the keyboard, and then press the power button on your Mac and hold it down until it boots into Internet Recovery again. And just like before, you want to be connected to a network if you aren't already, so I'll just connect to my Wi-Fi, and then we just need to let it load. So there we go, now we're back in Internet Recovery. I'm just going to first wipe my OS drive, so I'll go into Disk Utility, and then I'll select my OS drive, and then I will say Erase, and then I will just have it called Macintosh HDD, and then I will click Erase to wipe all of the data off it. And there we go, now that's done, we will just cross it off. And I will now tell it to reinstall macOS Ventura, as that is the latest macOS version available for this iMac. So if we continue on that, and just before we continue, it looks like my internet has disconnected. Sometimes it does that when you carry on, so I'll just reconnect to my Wi-Fi. And there we go, I've now reconnected to my Wi-Fi. So if you don't have a network connection at this point, you do need to, else it won't be able to download the OS for you. So if we now continue, and then I'll just agree to the terms and conditions, and then I'll agree and say I have read them. And then I'm not sure why it's showing two drives for me because I only have one, but I will select the first one of them, and then I will continue, and I will just wait for it to install. And there we go, it's now finished installing, so I'll just go through the installation setup. And there we go, look, macOS Ventura has now been reset up and installed on this iMac. So guys, hopefully you found the video helpful. If you liked it, don't forget the like button. If you dislike it, hit the dislike button, subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you another time. Bye.